Hello everyone, this is 108 here with my top 5 toughest monsters, or Godzilla monsters, list. Now, let me tell you something. This is my opinion, and these are actual facts that I actually found in this list. So, if you have any problems with my opinion, don't hate on me. Don't even just state that you don't like my opinion and just leave it at that, okay? Anyway, let's get on with the list. Okay, at number 5 we have SpaceGodzilla. Now, I know this is a bit weird that SpaceGodzilla is so low on this list, but reason why is because, for one, I really don't want to say he didn't do too much damage, because he did do damage. But here's one thing that I really didn't like about him in, like, the final battle. He was so clueless when the Crystal Tower was basically destroyed, and he didn't do anything else. He was just lumbering around like an idiot. He might be the most powerful. He might be one of the most powerful monsters, but even though he is supposed to be the smartest monster, I digress. Okay, at number 4, I have MegaGuirus. Okay, before you hate on me, MegaGuirus is an actual tough monster. She used her brain. She used her attack. She used the environment to her advantage. Unlike SpaceGodzilla, MegaGuirus actually did something. She got up close to Godzilla and actually fought with him. SpaceGodzilla just spammed his weapons, which, personally, I don't like to end a battle. I like close-up fights. But anyway, MegaGuirus definitely gave Godzilla a challenge. And for me, it was just such a powerful monster. She gave Godzilla a hard time, and that's why I like a Godzilla monster. Okay, at number 3, we have all the MechaGodzillas. Now, before you jump on the bandwagon and say, "Oh, but Super MegaGodzilla was the toughest," or oh, this incarnation shouldn't be in this list," or "You can't count all the incarnations." What did I just say? It's my opinion. I can do what I want in my video. Anyway, but all the incarnations of MechaGodzilla are definitely strong. They gave Godzilla a hard time, and I believe that if it wasn't for some of the stupid moments, like, for example, MechaGodzilla 2 being a wimp at close combat, and Kiryu just sucking at fighting, and MechaGodzilla just completely useless at close combat when Godzilla pulled him in. But anyway, yeah. But at least I get number 3. Okay, okay. Before you get mad at me, let me give you my reason of why I got Destoroyah is number 2. Destoroyah, unlike SpaceGodzilla or MechaGodzilla 2, actually got up close to Godzilla and actually did some good old damage to him. I mean, even though Burning Godzilla is burning, he ain't weaker than any other Godzilla. He is the same Godzilla that basically has the same defense and stuff. Now, my reasons for Destroya is number 2 is because, well, he gave Godzilla a hard time. I mean, he was not joking around. I mean, when he fights, he did some damage, like, pretty good. I mean, when he planned stuff out, And I would say him and MegaGuirus are on par when it comes to physical combat, because both of them in physical combat, they did use their beams at one point, but for the most part, they just did physical combat, and I like physical combat in the fights. I mean, that's what I see in a Godzilla fight, is physical combat, and Destoroyah did some of the best physical combat of any monster, and this is a Heisei monster that's slow and lumbering. But anyway, Destoroyah is number 2 because of how tough he is, and if it wasn't for number 1, the next one, he probably would have been number 1 for me, but this monster took it for me. You all should have seen it coming. Ghidorah. Just Ghidorah. Like any Ghidorah. Heisei Ghidorah, Showa Ghidorah, Mecha Ghidorah, GMK Ghidorah, Kaiser Ghidorah, whichever. Now, he is the monster that was tough for Godzilla. Every single incarnation was a challenge for him. He wasn't a wimp. Now, before you say Kaiser Ghidorah is one of the weakest monsters ever, my god, have you even seen Final Wars? He beat Godzilla down hard. And need I mind you, Monster X and Kaiser Ghidorah are different monsters, even though I just showed them in a picture. But anyway, not talking about Monster X. Kaiser Ghidorah, I believe, and all the other Ghidorahs are the most powerful monster for Godzilla to fight. They are. Like, seriously, Showa Ghidorah actually managed to beat Rodan and Godzilla in the invasion of the Astro Monster. Do you have proof that Ghidorah was defeated by those two? No. Did they emerge from the sea when they fell in? No. I didn't even see that. And Heisei Ghidorah and MechaGuirus actually almost managed to beat Godzilla if it wasn't for Godzilla's nuclear pulse with the first fight, and then MechaGuirus actually falling in with Godzilla. So basically, King Ghidorah is basically a monster. And GMK Ghidorah, even though he was possibly the weakest Ghidorah by far, he gave Godzilla a challenge. I mean, that electric bite actually did some damage. I mean, even though that he was beaten like 3 times in the movie, he still gave Godzilla a challenge, unlike freaking MechaGodzilla 2, who sucked at physical combat. And like Ghidorah actually managed to put a fight. Okay, that is all I'm going to say. Ghidorah is the toughest monster for Godzilla to fight. Kaiser Ghidorah, Mega Ghidorah, Heisei Ghidorah, GMK Ghidorah, Showa Ghidorah, all the Ghidorahs, except for Death Ghidorah, and Ghidorah, but whatever. Anyway, but that is my top 5 toughest monsters list. And I hope you guys enjoyed. See you guys later. Bye-bye. What's your top 5 toughest monsters? Put a comment down below, share and subscribe. See you guys later. Bye-bye. Hope you enjoyed the video.